Hi guys, this is Viper, and today I'm going to show Castle Story. It's the early access on Steam, so if you're interested, go have a look. It's quite an interesting game. There's only two modes at the minute, which is sandbox and survival. I'm going to show you sandbox today because I'm not ready for survival. I'm still not 100% sure of what I am doing. There is multiplayer and world editor. World editor isn't going yet. Multiplayer I've not tried, so I'm going to wait for that. But for now, sandbox. And we've got the prototype island, which is the only one up. It's not a great island, but it'll do for showing you guys. So basically, sandbox mode, you can do anything. There's no time limit, no bad guys, so you can build without worry. Basically, have fun. So the idea of the game is pretty much to build your own castle by gathering resources and everything. And there's two, I can see four guys. There's two ways basically to control units. You can click on them and right click in the area and tell them to do stuff, which isn't great, to be honest. The best way to actually do it is just off click him, right click, and then tell him what to do, which is, there you go, chop down some trees. You press it roughly where you want it to start, and then if you want to change size, you right click and let go of the set radius, and you can make it as big as you like, small as you want. So roughly want to get all these trees in this general area. So there we go. You see the controls are a bit annoying still. I'm still getting used to them because there's no side scrolling. So I can go to the side. You've got to use the WASD key to move. If you use the arrows, it tilts it. So basically, once you got that set up, you left click and right click, and off he goes. So while he's doing that, we need to build. So it says put it. So bring this guy over here. Come over here, matey. If not, it's just gonna have load of. It's just gonna be waiting there. And be careful that he is basically full effect, as I call it. If, as you can see, look, there goes the wood, which is a pain in the ass. I thought it was actually my guys chucking it off, but it's not. You can also press here to get access instead of right clicking, basically. So if we want, say, we need to construct something, we need a stockpile, basically. Here we go, stockpile. You press here, then you can either right click for more, or its default is basically stockpile. So you just click and make it only too long. If you make it any wider, sorry, not long, wide, my words mixed up now, they can't get to it, basically. They can't climb over basically the materials there, so you have to space it out and make sure there's plenty of room for them. I know the ground and level, which is a pain in the ass, was why I'm trying to do this. Yeah, close enough. And hopefully everything will work out in the end, shall we say. But now you have to leave a bit of a space so you can get past. I don't know if I've left enough space. It looks like I have, but I'm not 100% sure. But we'll find out soon enough. So you can make it. He needs wood, so he'll go get some wood. Once he's gotten the wood, though, the other guy here who's got it on his back will put it there as well, so he won't have to go very far to actually build. The wood will be here for him. So other stuff you can do is mine. We have different colour ores here, as you can see, as well, which is rather interesting. The different ores make you so you can summon more units or different units. We right click on the crystal, we get a warrior, another worker, and an archer. There could be more coming, I don't know. On siege mode you can make catapults and bits and pieces, but you need the right kind of material. So, and it's quite deep down, you know what I mean, to get to it by lots of things. So, to actually dig, like I said, you got build a mine, or we can do a tunnel. So basically, tunnels are useful for gathering a lot of the crystals anyway, if you can find a good place. I think the best place is probably around about here where I can't see. Can't tell if I'm at a low enough level. Hopefully that will work. I can't guarantee it will, so I've not played around with tunnel digging. I played more around with the mines, which is basically you get, here's the wood, you get stone either way. I'll just watch this guy. There's a stockpile. Problem is a lot of the wood's falling down. Does he get chopping? For some reason he stopped. There he goes. Yeah, it's a bit low down to what I want it, but no worries. Hopefully he'll drop off some interesting stuff, apart from stone. Stone is pretty awkward to... Let's try and make blocks. You have to gather enough stone to actually make the blocks, you see, like this. It's not actually enough to make a stone block, so we're going to get this guy, you can go help him. So you can build a mine with a staircase automatically and he will dig down. The problem is, it's quite a long way down before we get to the good stuff. That's why I thought I'd put a mine there. I might need to edit this. Okay, floors. No. Yeah, well, I'll give up on that. I'm still not used to mining phrase, like I said, I can't get that one to work very well. So what we'll do is, well, the tunnel anyway, we'll make a mine. It's a lot easier. Basically, plug it down. As you can see, it shows how deep it's roughly going. You right click again, and it's basically in set position, rotate, increase length, increase width. But on this though, if you right click and let go of it, it doesn't do anything. Basically, you have to left click on what you want it to do. And I'm going to move it. I want it roughly about here. I'll get these two. And hopefully it'll all work out in the end. See? So the problem I'm having is getting a flat bit of land. So you've got clean up here, which basically plug it down. You can tell them to actually just gather resources. That's all that is. So, as it says, tunnel, place blocks. So this is your basic building block. And you've got stairs, half blocks, bricks, arches, planks, and basically columns. I've not tried to build something strange yet, so I don't know if they're actually needed for support. But that'll be something to look into probably later on. You see, a lot of digging to do to actually get anywhere. So I didn't make it very big. I can always alter it later on to make it a bit bigger, a bit wider. Problem is that you can get your guys stuck, which is pretty crap. So once this guy's cleared up a bit more of this, I'll start building. I'll make I'll make a little shed here basically. Or that's a bit far away. Probably just that's a lovely area actually. Quite a big area. I could have built something quite nice there. Oh well. What we'll do for now is that I'm just going to show you the basic building. So let's make a basic room. Put that there. Pretty much simple. You just right click to rotate, basically left click to place. If it goes yellow, it means they dig down. I'm not too sure what they've got planned for this game yet, but I must admit I am rather interested. I guess I want some single blocks, so leave that for like an archway, then we'll build it up. And where's my archway? Here we go. There we go. We'll build like a little house blueprint. How high they can actually climb, basically they can climb over a single block. Basically any higher, and you probably have to put some stairs down or something else. You can delete them after. I think I'll place a block wrong. So basically, I've not found an easy way to remove blocks yet. What it normally includes is me finding the block I don't like. Getting off this first. Let's just. That's it. Get back to this. Just right click in, split it, and then remove that. It's still there, you see. It's just it probably is an easy way, but I don't know it yet. So what we'll do is, let me carry on. Position. Yeah, it's not. Well, we'll just carry on. Yeah. We'll add some doors, we'll make it look pretty, add some flooring. I said we'll make a nice little house. I said the idea of on survival is that you got a time in it. I can't remember how long you've got. It's about 20-30 minutes to actually build your castle, gather resources and do whatever to actually survive. As you can see here, these are the stone. Like I said, we fill this up and it'll magically turn it into stone blocks. So what we do then, we press this guy who's doing no, and I keep pressing the arrow keys, and he will hopefully build this. Oh, I didn't press on you, that might help. And there we go. So press on this again and we'll make some doors. So doors. It shows which way it opens, so that can go there. A ladder. Ladders are rather interesting. Like I said, you place them up. You have to so you get to the high bits. Here's your catapult, and you can have torches and lanterns and bits and pieces. That's a stockpile. Barrels. But I believe you need certain things for these. You need like the yellow crystals, and that will actually create some torches. So that'll let me make a couple. And we'll rotate the camera. That's about right. There we go. You see matey comes along with his block, dumps it, and there we go. So do some flooring. Let's do some flooring, I think. This. It would have been probably a better idea to put this down first and then build on top of it, but that's sensible. I don't know if it worked that way, but it probably would have been a better idea. Because at least that way I know how, what. Okay, I bet I can put that there for the ladder, so. We'll do that for now and we'll alter it and whatnot. Like I said, the single ones dig down. We can't make a single plank though. I said basic little house. It says. I've not found a way to speed up time. There's not really much of a tutorial, unfortunately, on the game. Yeah. Oh. Right, to actually cancel it, you just right click and there, here, cancel. Anything else? Make a mistake, split it, and delete it. You know, making the floor in there. Plenty of building blocks. So they're digging down, like I said. You can see them building the stairs as well. The cool thing is I'm getting to the other crystals, which is what I'm after. So then hopefully I make some units just to show off what they look like. Let's see what the info is. It won't let me. Basically, when I tried survival, I couldn't gather any resource because what they do on survival is take away certain features. Like your dig, your mining is gone, but there is mines laid around, and I couldn't get any crystals for some reason when he was mining. So I came to the point I got attacked, and they just destroyed my crystal. The crystal blew up. And so this guy's doing well. I said this is probably where, if I was going to put my main castle, but I said my house is getting there slowly, so it's going to take a while, which is the whole idea of the game. So I don't know what they've got planned, so I am rather interested if there'll be a story mode. Like I said, still early access, so you can have a lot of fun actually just building, designing your own like castle and that, and I said you can connect stuff up through stairs. There's so much that can be actually done at the minute. Yes, there is limitation because of resources, and once resources are gone, but you'll never run out of pretty much stone, because I said you've got mountains all over the place. Wood should last you, so I don't know if they're going to add more stuff, more units or anything like that yet. So I just see it on, like I say, at least I've seen last night. So this is one of these things. Oh, it looks interesting. Give it a go. So you don't know until you try it. Like a lot of games, some are worth a look, some you think nah. Well, so this seemed interesting, so I thought I'll give it a go. So it depends what they plan to do in the future. And so there's a story. Depends what other building stuff you can do. So it depends if they simple it up a bit more. Like how to cancel stuff and remove stuff needs to be a bit easier, I'd say. But so far, like I said, it's looking good. So there is music to the game. I've just turned it off because I want to get moaned at, just in case. Because the only thing will probably be copyrighted will be music, as per normal. I just want to see them dig down to their other ores and whatnot. But that's basically the game. Like I said, you can make some really cool structures. There's probably people out there. If you have a look on Steam, look for the game Castle Story, and you'll probably see, if you go to the comments or any news or whatever, you might be able to see what some of the buildings people have made. Like I said, people have spent quite a lot of time on this. Like I said, it's got multiplayer, so I've not actually tried that yet. I don't know if it's working, but I'll probably give it a go at some point. It'll be rather interesting to see. So I'm just after this. So he is digging down. And this way. A little bit more. I love that this fact that you notice though, the swap bags. You got one dig in, and this guy's taking the bag off, and that's quite interesting. I didn't realise I had this feature in the game. There we go. He's gathered a crystal. So the crystal should be used for light sources. Like I said, I'm not sure which does what. I think the blue is for units, and the orange is used for, well, the orange is used for basically lights and explosives and bits and pieces like that. I wouldn't hold me to that. So we've got a bag on him now, so it might be for more crystals. Oh, they're passing each other this time. So I'm not sure how crystals work yet. Another floor down. Get more. That's what I'm assuming anyway. Sounds about right. Like I said, the blue ones seem to be a bit scarce. So this has got a day and night cycle, which is kind of cool. That's my other guy I was looking for. Okay, yeah. Two builders, which should speed my building along quite nicely. Look how strong these guys are. Oh yeah. And what I might do is stop recording now until a little bit, because like I said, it's really happening. Like I said, until this is done, and I might wait because he's discovered a load of that orange. As you can see, crystal. Just see if I can make a unit. It says use energy to create, but it didn't specify what energy is. Problem is, they seem to not lose their bags now because water convert what? Okay. Yeah, I'd have to do it to every single one for stone. Take too much time. So you can't select a lot. I don't think we can select a lot. Stop working, remove workers, info delete, set position, no. What's in the info? Okay. No. Have a try. So I'm assuming blue crystals for that. So what I'll do now then, since there's nothing really I can show, I'll stop it here until certain things are done. Like my house, and basically if I can make more units. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Well, a bit few anyway. Might be a while for me. Hi guys, I'm back. I've done a little bit of work, not a lot. I haven't been gone like too long. Said, you can see here this is lit up, and there's a blue thing going around it at 50% charge, which you can find out by right clicking in on it and going to info. It'll tell you about 50%. This blue thing will start going around. So now we have, I'm going to spawn in a knight. There we go. And I've got more. So we're going to spawn in an archer. There we go. And let's only at 40% charge. Oh, and yeah, there it goes. So at 50% it will come back. So we have a warrior who can defend direction, defend position, or move. And we have an archer who can move and defend position. That's pretty cool. Just want to try them out because I had some problems. I can't figure out how. No, target will. To destroy ladders, as you can see, I've had a little bit of problems. The floor here is gone, and I just realised I've got no lights in here, so let's build some lights. because I had some problems. I had to cancel my building. Not all of it, just a little bit of it. It's the right one there. It's the right one. I want the saw then. And we want some lights in here. Let's stick one there. One there. Stick one there. Yeah, and hopefully if I assign someone to lit up the place, you do this. It's basically barrels. These barrels are for the is there anything in them? Can be exploded, as you can tell. Or they stored the yellow crystals, what we got from here. Also built a catapult, which we're going to give it a go. And if you right click, you can actually take to target. So target. There we go. Have to load it up with a barrel or. Okay, let's grab a barrel then. Let this barrel explode now. Take from it. Pick up and move. Let's try that one. This is not far, I guess I have to load it up. So we'll pick it up. So I'm not too sure about this. I've never tried it yet. And drop load. So off it should go, but now I lost a barrel. My little house. I had some problems with flooring. Basically the wooden floor I couldn't build out because of the wooden floor. Basically what happened was you can't put building blocks on wooden things. Same with these ladders. You guys won't carry stuff up ladders, you have to build proper stairs, which got really annoying the higher it actually went up. So let's see if that's loaded up. There we are, loaded. You operate. Fire a target. Fire! Boom! Whoa! Wow, she did some damage to the ground. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So we've got to be careful with explosive. Like I said, the downside is you have to manually load them. So there's my tunnel. My mine. So it says getting quite deep now. Like I said, you see the stairs they've made. But that, like I said, ladders, they will leave if they've got nothing carrying down the ladders, but they'll only take heavy things like the blocks and that up the stone stairs because they're too heavy. You can't carry them and climb ladders at the same time. They have bags for little stones, but they don't have a backpack for big stones basically. So lit up the place to make it look pretty. Got quite a lot of resources. As I said, some units now, which is very good. Like I said, it's at 56. Our little spirit has come back. And we have a knight. Does he have a sword? I've not really looked at him yet. Let's bring him over to the light. It's pretty dark where they are. So you go there, archer. You go there. I think he's got something. With a big ass shield, big ass helmet. And he's got like a iron sword. Got a couple of about 2 arrows and whatnot. So the only thing I wish they would put in was a resources thing, so I can see how much resource I've got and what else. Because it's awkward. I don't know what red ones I've got. I know what barrels will tell me. I don't know how much this has got because I can't see it anywhere. I have to keep checking everything. It's rather annoying to keep checking everything. The only other problem I've had is when I saved, I'll show you for example, if I save game, this is like I said, buts, I'll overwrite save, I'll leave game, Let's return to the title screen. And when I try and load it up, I don't know if it'll do it this time. Load. This is a major problem. Because all my resources are gone. Look. Everything's gone. All the stuff from the barrels. No, the barrels are still there, look. And that's still there. But all my stone, all my wood disappears for some reason when I load and save, which is pretty crap. And I can't figure out how to remove that ladder there because it's in the wrong place. I try right clicking it and I can't pick it up or do anything with it. I can't destroy it, because if I want to destroy a block, I'll just right click on it and basically dig vortex with a character. Go like this, got that, and it'll get rid of it. But on a ladder though, it's not there. It's not there at all, so I'm not sure how to remove that. I've tried everything I can think of at the minute, apart from blowing it up, which by the explosion I got there is probably not a good idea. So for now I'm going to leave it. When there's a new update out, I will be posting a new update if you guys are interested in seeing the game. But this will be it for the time being. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again very soon, no doubt. Right, bye for now.